I started in my life quite early, and on the age of 13 or a bit before, I knew what I wanted. I knew I wanted to work with animals, to become a farmer. I love the soil, I love the earth, and that's what actually I believe. And I started on the age of 13, I left home. I moved into an agriculture school, and I started my life. And I did only what I wanted, not what someone else wanted. Actually, I was born in Israel, and I grew up in Israel up to the age of 29. On the age of 29, I left Israel and immigrated to Australia on 1989. And since then, I'm in Australia with my wife, and I have 4 children in this country, in Australia, which is our home. I had a kosher catering and a restaurant. And I took a partner that is not from the industry, and he actually brought the business to a wrong way, to a different way. And it came to a stage that actually the business didn't generate any more money. We had no work. And I had to put money out of my pocket in. And we came to a stage that actually was a bit of a dispute. I walked in one day, put the bunch of the kids on the bench, and I said goodbye, and I walked away, left everything behind. And a snowball started to roll and got worse and worse and worse, and I had no choice. The school came to me and declared that they want to keep my children, and they brought a debt collector to collect money. I had nothing. The landlord sent the sheriff home to kick us out of the house. I've lost all what I had, and I was demanding and I was desperate that I have to put my dream in life, to put it on. So I had the support of my wife, I have the support of my children. I didn't tell them anything, and it just naturally started. We started as a pilpel fine food. We did a few dips. I thought my wife, she's a designer. She never cooked, she doesn't like to cook, but we had no choice. We needed to feed the children, and she started to play with some of my recipe, and that started to roll. We worked from home for 2 years. It was a terrible time. But I knew what I'm going to do. I knew what I want to do. It was a dream that it had to come up. The business actually started with this little machine that belonged to Dari. Do you believe it? Yeah. That is Dari's table.
So that was my home, food processor, which I cooked for, the kids, the family. I'm a designer. Kitchen is not my natural place, but Chilik taught me the few recipes we started. He had to go to work and, to feed the family. 4 little kids, 4 little munchkins, and I just used this until one day the engine blew up because we worked too much. And then we moved to a bigger machine, and then we moved to a small commercial machine.
We used to do half a kilo at a time.
Yeah.
And that's how we used to fill up. I used to go to try to sell. Some shop rejected us, but we had such a big belief. We had such a big love to what we had and what we're doing that we didn't give up. Dari's Kitchen holding three brands. The original brand was Pilpel. Pilpel started with about 6 products and grew up to 12. Then we introduced Dari K, which it is soups and a chicken soups, all fresh products. Then we introduced Dari's Table, the hummus. Today we're going to produce about 50,000 tubs of chicken soups, which is going to the supermarkets. When I was living in Israel, at the age of 24, I came back from the kibbutz, the communal life where I used to live.